Okay, so this is one of my favorite like app games. It's on Facebook, your iPhone, and all Droid or anything that can get an app, even like iPads and tablets. So it's called Hello Hero, and it's a game where you get a party of 5 people, or I mean, you start with less, but you gradually build up to 5, and you get different heroes, and then you have to +5 them, which is upgrading them, and then after they're +5, you can fuse them. So I could bring, I think the lowest I have is a 3-star. So if I fuse these two together, which I'm not going to do because I'm saving them for a 1+1 event, they would become a random 4-star. And then you do the same thing with 4 stars, you get 5 stars, and the same thing with 5 stars, you get 6 stars, which I have none of yet. And so the basic parts of the game are, first you do the normal mission, you complete through it, all the different quests, and then you move on to Onyx. And this is what like a battle gameplay looks like. So you have like right here I have a healer, and then in the front I have people with high HP because they're tanks, and then in the back I have heavy damage dealers. So my party is the same as my player versus player or arena party, which is a full stun party. So each character has a stun other than the healer, which will cause the other team to like not be able to respond. It makes stuff a little easier to deal with, except for in dungeon where some people are immune to it. So I'll just close out of this early and go back to the other parts of the game. So treasure hunt you unlock when you have a full team of 4 stars, and you get these little items, and you can build 5-star equipment, which is a lot later in the game. And then you have time attack, which you do to get boost for your characters, like attack boost, health boost. It doesn't work in arena or dungeon because they're competitive and they're meant to be harder. But it does work in boss raids, which we don't have going on, but the next one is Pinterest. And then dungeon, I'm not that high, but you make it through the levels and you slowly get higher level characters. So you start getting 4 stars, I think at level 37, and then you keep getting 4 stars and you get money and different rewards. And then you have arena, which people like on the lower levels, people just kind of have like a mix match, but I'm at like the top 5%, which means it's a little more strategic. Like I said, I use a stun party, and I'll just go in and fight someone so you can see. Let's hope I don't lose because it would look embarrassing. But so this person has an AoE, and he has a stun in the back, and he has this guy that I froze is immune defense. Freezing is a form of stunning. It just kind of leaves them immobile and out of the game. But this guy over the pink Kraken has freeze too, but I stunned him before he could get it off. And in an AoE group, you can see he took down my defense. That's what this little icon is. So he's trying to make my people weaker so that they die in one hit. And that's just a normal strategy with a AoE attack group. And luckily, I kind of wiped the floor with them, so it's not embarrassing looking. But, you know, everyone loses once in a while. It's just part of the game. And every time you win, if you're in a guild, you get something called GP, which is guild points. So it's the more active you are, the more you benefit your guild. It's pretty important for your guild that you're an active player. And you get rankings, and then you get this thing called carrots, which is like the key pusher to the game. There's carrots. Honor points are okay, but they don't do as much. You get a 1-star characters from honor most of the time. Rarely people get lucky and get a 5-star or something. So you can start the game off with a 5-star if you're lucky enough. But you get carrots, and you use those carrots to buy yourself there's the starter packs, which are premium packs, and you can pick the type of class you want. So if you're missing a specific class in your group and you want it, you can go to these. But for cost, if you get the royal pack and save up and just be patient, you get an extra hero, and you're guaranteed at least one 4-star hero. I've done it before where I've gotten 4 or 5 4-star heroes, which was really lucky. And because of events every week, like boss raids, which gives rewards of carrots, and in the arena you get rewards of carrots, it's pretty easy to keep going without actually putting any real money into the game, which it's a problem with a lot of these like online free games that you have to put in your own money if you want to be any good. But you can be good and not put any of your real money into it and still be a really competitive player. And then you have your guild, and then guilds get ranked. We're currently at 45. Oh no, that we're at 45 in arena for arena points. But then there's like your guild rankings, and then in your guild shop you have different buffs. And I'm putting this up here so my guild members, when they look at this, they can see all the different buffs. And only the guild master can actually see the buffs, so it's kind of annoying, but they're not that impactful for the game. Like for early starting, an XP gain would be good, but late in the game most people can get a character level 30 pretty fast, so it's not important. And this is basically everything in the game. It's really fun, and I would compare it to, I always tell people I compare it to Final Fantasy mixed with Pokemon, because you have all these people that you collect, and you have that basic Final Fantasy strategy where you get that team, and you have a healer and a dealer mage, and then people who can take attacks, and they have really like a lengthy list. They have a total of 316 people that you can collect. And it's very important to master each person you get, which means getting on the level 30, because every time you get someone on level 30, you get 5 carrots, which also makes it easier to progress through the game. It slows down when you're at a higher level, but at low levels you get a lot of people that you have to master. So I hope you like the game. I'm on server Lindbergh. My name's BillyGuns89. You can add me as a recommender, or you can try and add me as a friend if I have available, which I currently don't. But I remove people who aren't active, so try the game out. Have fun.